It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Well, hi there, friends. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Just me today. Sarah is traveling. She's headed to Memphis, or she's in Memphis, with our girls for a triathlon this weekend. So she will be there. She should be back for Mother's Day, so that'll be good. And we got a lot of news to tell you about today. So I'm going to jump in and hope you have a great Friday, by the way. Thanks for being with us. With me. 9 pounds of methamphetamine is off the streets in Pulaski County. It was just busted during the search of a woman's house there. She obviously arrested. The dollar amount of that meth was found was up to $300,000. So a lot of meth now off the streets. Good police work there. Some good news if you're still clearing storm debris on your property in Springfield after the storm on Tuesday last week. The Yard Waste Recycling Center and Noble Hill Sanitary Landfill will expand their hours again this weekend. They will both be open again on Sunday and on Monday to take down trees and limbs and all the stuff that you need to get out of your yard. Since the storms on Tuesday of last week, the city has received more than 22,000 cubic yards of yard waste, which is much more than a normal weekend there for sure. Silver Dollar City is being sued over a train derailment that happened back in 2022. The train tipped over onto its side while carrying passengers. Now a couple from the St. Louis area who says they were thrown from that train is suing, claiming the park did not properly maintain the train and basically allowed it to happen. They say they were injured in the train derailment. It's actually the second time this same couple has filed suit against Silver Dollar City for the same incident. The first lawsuit was just dismissed without prejudice 2 months ago. So we'll see what happens with this lawsuit. Meanwhile, the city of Springfield is also being sued by a resident opposing a proposed subdivision in the Galloway Village area. We've been following this. The new development is a lawsuit. That lawsuit asking a judge to force Springfield to accept a referendum petition organized by residents against plans for a new subdivision. We will let you know what that judge decides when there is a decision in the case. And a bill to cut taxes in Missouri is now on Governor Kehoe's desk, awaiting his signature. The bill would do several things, including the elimination of the state tax on capital gains. It would also get rid of state sales tax on diapers and feminine hygiene products. It would also increase property tax credits and income limits for low-income seniors and people with disabilities across the state. And it would also allow fire departments and emergency departments to ask voters for a sales tax increase that they would vote on to fund them. That bill won Republican support in the Missouri House, but did not get a single vote for Democrats. Nevertheless, it's on the governor's desk awaiting his signature. Today's the second day of a summit in Springfield to bring attention to the huge problem of fentanyl, that drug. It's happening at Evangel University. This is day 2, put on by the group 2MG, which stands for 2 milligrams, because, and this is shocking but true, just 2 milligrams of fentanyl can kill a person. I mean, it is unbelievable, the potency of this stuff. The point of the summit is to fight against the scourge of fentanyl through education and making sure people have the proper information so they can work to protect children and young adults. About 75,000 people in the United States die from fentanyl every year, which many times is included in other drugs, and the user has no idea. Well, you saw this for the first time in history. The Pope is from the United States. How about that? Pope Leo XIV grew up in a Chicago suburb and was known as Robert Prevost. He is now Pope Leo XIV. 69-year-old pontiff spent much of his life as a missionary, though, in Peru. Wasn't in the U.S. all that long. Went to college here and then moved away. And then he went to Peru and then moved to a position at the Vatican in 2023. As he addressed the crowd for the very first time from the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, He spoke the words, "Peace be with you," and he did so in Italian. Then he switched over to Spanish when he talked about his years as a missionary in Peru. He did not, interestingly, speak any English. He can, of course. He just did not during his initial address. We'll see what happens in the future. Well, congratulations back here in the Ozarks to some high school seniors in our area for winning $2,500 National Merit Scholarships. Nice. The 4 seniors in the Springfield area were awarded the money for college. There were actually 40 winners all across the state of Missouri. Most of those were up in the St. Louis area, but 4 of them were in the Springfield area, so congratulations to them. Missouri was the focus of a recent documentary we told you about on Netflix about the Joplin tornado. Well, now another Netflix documentary will also be set in Missouri. This time it's in a prison in Licking. Yeah, it's a 30-minute documentary about quilting program there for men in the South Central Correctional Center. That maximum security prison outside St. Louis has a program that teaches inmates how to quilt. It will debut on Netflix next Friday. So that's something, isn't it? Licking, you know where Licking is, not all that close to St. Louis. I don't know why I said that. Starting tomorrow, you are asked to join your neighbors in an effort to stamp out hunger. The 33rd annual campaign from the post office will help our neighbors right here in the Ozarks. So you're asked to leave a bag of non-perishable food at your mailbox tomorrow, so your mail carrier can pick it up and deliver it to the folks who need it. It will then go to several local organizations that work to relieve hunger issues in our area. Stamp Out Hunger, they do a great job every year with that, so be generous. And your postal carrier, God bless them, will carry those canned goods all over the place. Put them in their trucks. Excuse me. Well, it is Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. That's coming up on Sunday. But before that, there's a lot going on today, tomorrow, as well as even Sunday, some things. There's a look around the Ozarks. You can see a list if you go to events at aroundtheozarks.com. I'll give you a few highlights. In Fordland at Chateau Charmant, you can step through the wardrobe into Narnia. Yeah, just like the book. It is today and tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Chateau Charmant. It's a family-friendly, immersive adventure where the magical world of Narnia comes to life. So that's an option for today or tomorrow. Also, there's a low-cost vaccination and microchip clinic tomorrow in Springfield from 9 to 1. This is a big event. Draws in a lot of people every year because of the low cost. It's happening at the Humane Society on West Norton Road in Springfield. No appointment needed. You just walk in and you can get your pet vaccinated and microchipped, and it'll cost you less than normal. Also tomorrow, a fun event for mom, maybe for yourself if you prefer. It's a garden day at the Springfield Botanical Gardens at Nathaniel Green Close Memorial Park there on South Scenic. The Springfield Botanical Gardens has a full lineup of free, family-friendly spring events as well. You can find out what's going on there all throughout the spring. You can meet and chat with local experts and explore the grounds on foot or by tram if you prefer. So check that out at the Botanical Gardens. And this is a fun one for mom as we wrap up here. Tomorrow from noon to 5 at 14 Mill Market in Nixa, they're hosting a Moms and Mimosas event. They call it the Ultimate Mother's Day Experience. They'll also have a Mother's Day brunch and specials happening there at 14 Mill Market in Nixa. It's a food court, so there's lots to choose from. Make mom happy. Make a day of it. Make a date of it. And enjoy the time with mom because she has done a lot for you, right? I know my mom has. God rest her soul. She passed in 2010, so I'll be celebrating Sarah's mom and Sarah because we have 3 kids, and Sarah's an incredible mom to those 3 kids. So she's down with 2 of them at a triathlon. I don't know if the kids think she's such a great mom during the triathlon, but probably right afterward they'll feel okay about it. When they're running for several miles after biking and swimming, they'll be like, I don't know why she brought me to this. But she's a great mom, and happy to have her as the mom to our kids. Okay, hope you have a fantastic weekend, a great Friday, and Sarah and I will be back, Lord willing, on Monday. So we'll see you then. Happy Mother's Day to all, and have a great day.